Sunset Drive, Father's Day. The clan is gathering for Sue's wedding, soon to come.
I hear Greg's getting married too.
Sue and Greg, that's right, thank you. Here we have the original marriage from this generation. It's Whitney and hi.
There's Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
Jenny.
Tyler.
Jenny, can you see Grandma?
Close up on Tyler. Number one grandchild, Tyler. Tyler, what's your middle name?
John.
Tyler John. How did I forget that? Tyler John Owens. Soon to receive the Aaronic priesthood. How exciting.
Careful.
Give us a little message for the Father's Sabbath Day, Tyler.
Why don't you tell them what a great daddy you have?
I have a great dad.
You can say that again.
I have a great dad.
Thank you, Tyler John.
Too much energy.
And here we have Jenny. Jenny, give us a message.
Hey, look at the camera.
Hi, Jenny.
Oh, we're going to tickle you.
She has the cutest smile, that Jenny does.
She smiles.
30,000
She does not like to be controlled.
Oh, let's buy some more.
Is that your friend? Is that your cousin? You gonna play? What are you gonna play?
30, comma,
Can you play with
0.
How about dancing? Can you dance? Or play the piano?
30, comma,
Maddie, can you play the piano? Huh? Why don't you go show me? Go play that piano.
Jenny, dance. Let Tom do it.
Yeah.
Dance, Jenny.
Whoa. Help her.
You ready to dance? You ready to dance? Dad, dance.
Okay. We're dangerously close to having the
And over in this corner, what are we doing here?
We're still
You have to wait for showers.
I know.
We'll do that. We'll do that, the after approach.
Gail and Craig are the movie stars.
That's all right. We're going to see what's going on here at Father's Day Sunday morning. Let's identify. What are we doing? Wow, that puzzle has come together fast.
Okay.
Paul Powell, tell us.
Smile. No.
Paul Powell, let's hear from you. What day is it today? What special day?
Father's Day.
Right, and what did you give to your dad?
Cookie cutters.
Ooh, what kind?
Dinosaurs.
Ooh, are you going to help him make some cookies with those?
Yeah.
Good. How about you, Tom? Thomas Omer Powell, would you tell us for the record what happened to you a couple weeks ago? Great. And who baptized you?
My dad.
Good, Sam.
And where were you baptized?
I gotta put this in.
In Tempe, Arizona?
Wait.
And what was the date that you got baptized?
My birthday.
And what day is your birthday?
June 6th.
19 what?
94.
What year were you baptized?
1994.
Great. That's down in history now.
No.
Good. You do that. See easy to remember because it's 6686. Lots of sixes to remember.
Okay, who's right on the other side of Daddy Matt, huh? Who's that? Here we are, Father's Day evening. We are having the Tongan Quilt display and choosing.
Okay, ready? Wait. Here we go. Ready?
One thing about them, they're certainly, it's interesting how that
Huge.
round topper seems to be so
that's
conservative.
definitely
When
a
they go to these, they're anything but conservative in their colors. I mean, they just love the bright.
Wasn't there a pillow? Maybe the orange didn't have one.
Is that another quilt or are those
Orange one, Valentine. And wow. Can you believe? Bethany tried and it calculates from our math with the tiny hours. It's like at least somebody's whole lifetime.
Look at that.
I know.
When you think about
All
it.
of these things.
After
Let me,
crocheting and
while you're,
huge thing. Takes me like 2 months. I'm like,
Is that fun, Daddy?
Mommy,
hey, it's another half time. This is a guessing game here, guys.
let me,
Dad's got a story to tell.
let me just tell you one thing that happened. It wasn't these same tones. These are mostly from the tones up in San Francisco. These are from Northern California.
Grandpa's telling a story, guys.
Just a second, I'll just tell you this story. Because I think it'll be a... It'll help you as you pick your... Listen up. Okay, listen. What happened is about 1.5 years ago, the Saints from Montana, California, that's in Southern California. These are from Northern California. They brought a bunch of blankets and wanted to give one to me and about 16 of them. And so we went around and delivered about half the 12 grand, about half weren't. And I said, well, President Benson's home sick. And they said, okay. And so I said, well, let's take it to his secretary, Gary Gillespie. And then you can see his office, you know, and they walked through his office. It was a beautiful, beautiful man. Carpet. And so Gary accepted it for him and says, well, I'll take it. And then it was about time for him to call and check on President Benson. So he called. And the nurse there
I thought I saw you out there.
said, I mean, I only heard one side of the conversation. Gary told me afterwards. She just said, or he said, how's President Benson doing? He says, strangest thing, about 20 minutes ago, this is normally the time he would just be resting, taking a nap. About 20 minutes ago, he'd been resting, and he just woke up, and he didn't, you know, he wasn't talking at all, he couldn't talk at all. And he just motioned the secretary or the nurse over and indicated that he wanted to get up. So they got him up and got him dressed, and he sat down in his chair. And he said, well, and Gary said, well, is he expecting anyone? He says, no, there's nothing on the schedule, but he's sure expecting someone. And he said, well, there's a group of Tongans here that wanted to give him a blanket. Well, send him on up. He's sure waiting for someone. I mean, you talk about the power of their faith and prayers. And so we walked out to his apartment. And he hadn't said more than 2 words or even 1 word for months and months. And he was sitting in his chair. He had those great big hands, you know. Milk cows was going. He just had this great big smile on his face and just a twinkle in his eye. We walked in and of course, as soon as the Tongans, we only took about 4 of them, the Relief Society president and a couple of ladies that had done this, and the bishop, about 4. And as soon as we walked in, tears just came to their eyes, you know. I mean, just seeing him, he was just sitting there, he just held out his hands like this, and they came in and spread that blanket out. It was a beautiful, beautiful blanket. And tears came to his eyes, and he says, for me? Just as clear as anything could ever be said, you know. And And they spoke pretty good English, but they were so taken back they couldn't speak in English. And we just said, you know, yes, it's for you. You made that for me? I mean, it was just the longest sentence that he'd said for, Gary said it's the most words he'd said for months and months. And just kept holding his hands out. Of course, we tried to hustle them out, you know, so that it wasn't too long. But as they were leaving, he said, thank you. Thank you. And then he just repeated, as the nurse kind of folded it out, he looked, for me? You know, it was just the most precious thing. About 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago. It was when the saints from Fontana came up. And Gary told me that from that day on, he wouldn't go to bed without his Tongan blanket on his bed.
Did you tell them that?
I have.
Yeah.
And in fact, he died sleeping on it. They put it under because they wanted to have something lighter on top. But he refused to let it leave his bed. And when he died, he actually died sleeping on a Tongan blanket. That's really an amazing thing, isn't it? Did. Got the prophet out of his sick bed, waiting for them.
He actually came back.
Pardon?
You're like, this is better than trampoline out there. This is perfect trampoline.
Pretty well.
You're gonna get
bed
covered.
for about 3 years.
So
Oh, you got out. Yeah, you got out.
Okay. This is a guessing game now.
Okay.
The first person to identify these objects wins them.
What if you already know?
A Burpee pad.
Bath set.
Oh yeah, it's a bath set. It is a bath
Oh, it
set.
is. That goes around the
That
toilet.
goes around the toilet.
That's the mat.
Bath mat.
That's the tank cover.
Tank cover. That's what a mystery.
Give it to me.
That's
We put it on your head.
Put the toilet paper in.
That's the one we can't quite figure out.
I still think it's for toilet paper. You put toilet paper and then you pull it out from there.
There's a drawstring to close off the bottom.
Maybe it's a dirty clothes bag.
For one shirt.
It's a diaper bag.
Does it go over the
Could go over the top.
lid? It goes over the lid. The toilet lid.
Oh,
We've
you're
got one of
right.
these. Jenny's holding
there
it.
goes our-
That's
No.
the tank.
It
The
goes over
seat
the
cover.
lid, you know, when you
Yeah,
put
it's
the
The seat
lid
cover,
on.
that's
And
it.
it ends up with a little...
Yeah, flower, a rose. That's it, Liz.
Goes over the lid.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's
Here's
yours.
Good job, Liz. You got a good one. Boy, that suckered you into that there
It is though, that's funny.
It's like black and red. What is decor? And my God,
It will, the longer people look at it.
It is, that's Brazil.
With not one, not two, not three, but four. Wow.
You should have gone to auctioneering school.
These that go with the bath set. What are they? So this is
That's a pillow cover.
pillowcase. It probably goes with I think it goes with.
There's a pink and white one.
Okay, these mom and dad, I believe, are keeping, but just so that you can see them. Right? Are you guys keeping these, Mom?
These are pillows.
Yeah.
These are embroidered pillowcases.
You can all sleep on them when you come here.
What is this thing, Dad? Look how pretty that's so. No, what is this thing?
It means Vaha is a big distance and Palau is a boat ride.
So, bon voyage kind of, or?
Yeah, sort of for your big
For your
boat
big,
For
ride.
our going to
for your
Hong
going to
Kong.
Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Well, take them with you.
Palau is originally for a boat ride, but it's also applied for airplane travel.
Good voyage. Long voyage.
Another one. They just keep coming. This is the encore. No applause, but it's still an encore.
Oh, wow.
Good, Manny. Which way?
They have
You didn't do that.
Colors, yeah. It's a pretty, almost the colors of pretty. Sweaty. Kind of.
Yeah. Well, it is
really
with the
pretty.
cream and the.
Yeah, pretty. I like this one in between there. Maddie? Maddie? It does look like a big bed.
This seriously looks like a big bed now.
Yeah, now it's
It
just
does.
the color.
Bad.
Hey, listen, Carl, you know where you can sleep now.
I'll sleep here.
Okay, how are you doing? Show's over, now the
Okay,
game begins.
what do we do?
Let's see, how many are there? One,
Wait,
Guys, come on.
Emily, get up.
It's a little too
three.
She's our little girl.
Count how many.
Good.
Just flip up this corner. Easier.
I am ready.
Wait, guys, stop. Roll my eyes. 13.
One less than one wants.
No, you better do
We just saw all the beds right now.
15,
Just all of them?
Focus on their shoulders.
18, 19 counting the top two.
18 plus 18. And then there's two over here that say John, Ben, and Tom, just so that you guys remember Tom.
Oh, yeah, that black and white one. That was from a long time.
19, 20, 21,
Mine.
counting the top.
Well, you aren't counting for you. Don't take it all the way
Oh,
out.
that's right.
Mom and Dad need to keep that one.
Yeah, you're keeping that one with the individual pieces.
What you doing, Jenny?
Yeah.
This is just the size trail. This is the one Tom claimed from a previous group.
Cool. Smaller.
The other one is John and Beth.
They just make them different. I think
Here
it's
comes another one.
probably impossible to even comprehend how much difference.
We have another one.
This is John and Beth.
Vaughn, did you ever call it?
That's just over here.